Most Ram owners spend money fixing problems they could have prevented for less than a tank of fuel. Some of these tricks are free, some cost under $100, and the last one adds up to 37 horsepower to a stock 5.7 HEMI, according to AFE's own dyno testing. Trick number 1 is the ugly plastic part most owners remove first, and it may be costing them fuel every highway mile. That plastic air dam hanging below your front bumper looks like it belongs on a budget sedan, and most lifted Ram owners rip it off within the first week. Here is what they are actually removing. The 5th-generation Ram active air dam and active grille shutters working together reduce aerodynamic drag by approximately 7% at highway speeds. Independent fuel economy testing consistently shows a loss of about 0.7 miles per gallon at highway speeds when the air dam is removed. Over 50,000 miles of highway driving. That adds up to real money. For trucks sitting near stock ride height, that ugly plastic panel is worth keeping. Pair it with a tonneau cover, and the math gets even better. The team at TfL Truck ran a controlled 57-mile highway test and measured a 1.6 miles per gallon improvement with a tonneau cover installed versus an open bed. Soft roll-up covers provide the best value since they weigh less than hard-folding options. Many owners report the cover paying for itself within 2 years of regular highway use. Now let us talk about a timing trick that can save over $1,000 on a purchase most Ram owners make anyway. Extended warranties. Dealers push Mopar vehicle protection plans hard during the financing process because that is when buyers are exhausted and least likely to research alternatives. What the finance manager does not mention is that the exact same Mopar coverage can be purchased at any point within 3 years or 36,000 miles of the original factory warranty start date. That breathing room lets you comparison shop. Online warranty brokers offer the same Mopar protection plans for significantly less than dealer pricing. And if you did sign the dealer warranty without knowing any of this, Mopar plans bought at a dealership can be canceled within 30 days for a full refund. That is worth checking your paperwork tonight. The factory suspension on a Ram 1500 ships with a nose-down rake that makes every truck look like it is perpetually braking. Most owners either live with it or spend thousands at the dealer on leveling packages. The actual solution costs $260 to $350 for a complete set of 4 Bilstein 5100 series shocks. The front coilover struts offer adjustable ride height at multiple settings. The 2.1-inch setting eliminates the factory rake while maintaining essentially stock ride and handling. Forum consensus on this upgrade is about as unanimous as it gets. It beats the ride quality of factory Ram off-road packages that cost thousands more at the window sticker. One important note: if you go above 2 inches of total lift, upgrade your upper control arms at the same time to prevent ball joint binding under flex. The HEMI uses 2 spark plugs per cylinder, 16 total. Dealers charge $400 to $500 for a spark plug service, and they count on most owners not knowing what is actually involved. The job takes about an hour with basic hand tools. A set of 16 plugs costs $50 to $80. Apply a small amount of anti-seize compound to the plug threads, since they are going into aluminum cylinder heads. Torque each plug to 15 pound-feet exactly. Strip those soft aluminum threads, and you have turned an $80 Saturday morning job into a machine shop bill. Always spray compressed air into each plug well before removal to clear debris from falling into the combustion chamber. Work on a completely cold engine. The dealer markup on this service is one of the most consistent in the Ram world. A 1-hour job, an $80 parts cost, a $400 invoice. Subscribe and drop your model year in the comments. Now we are getting into the territory that separates a Ram that hits 300,000 miles from one that does not. Starting with the transmission fluid lie. The ZF 8-speed automatic in your Ram was sold to you with lifetime fluid. That claim comes from Stellantis. ZF, the German engineering company that actually designed and builds that transmission, recommends a fluid and filter change at 70,000 to 80,000 miles. Those are 2 very different positions, and one of them is protecting a warranty exposure rather than your drivetrain. The service involves replacing the integrated pan and filter assembly inside the transmission. Dealers charge $800 to $1,500 for this job. The DIY cost with aftermarket parts runs around $150. That is the gap. On most trucks with conventional transmission pans, this is a straightforward drain and fill. On the Ram with the ZF 8-speed, the filter is integrated into the pan, which means the entire assembly comes out as one unit. That is why the dealer charges what they charge. Catch this at 70,000 miles for $150 in parts, or find out what a transmission rebuild costs when the fluid has been cooking since the factory fill. That number starts around $4,000 and climbs from there. The 5.7 HEMI exhaust manifold has a design issue that has been generating forum threads since the fourth-generation trucks first appeared on the road. Cast iron manifolds bolted to aluminum cylinder heads using steel fasteners. 3 different metals cycling through extreme heat every time the engine runs. Cast iron, aluminum, and steel all expand at different rates under heat. The rear cylinders, 7 and 8, run the hottest. Those bolts snap off inside the aluminum heads, typically somewhere between 30,000 and 80,000 miles, based on widely documented forum cases. The first symptom is a ticking or tapping sound that is loudest on a cold start and quiets down as the engine warms. Owners frequently mistake it for a lifter tick. It is not. The budget repair involves machining the manifold flanges flat, installing flexible Remflex graphite gaskets, and installing new grade 8 fasteners, torqued from the center outward at 18 to 20 pound-feet. Forum members have run this repair past 300,000 miles without a recurrence. Leave it alone, and that exhaust leak starts feeding false oxygen sensor readings, triggering fuel trim corrections, and eventually damaging catalytic converters. An exhaust leak that costs under $200 to fix today becomes an $800 to $2,000 repair when sensor and cat damage enters the equation. Think of the MDS cylinder deactivation system like a drummer who drops 4 sticks mid-performance and picks them back up 800 times a day. The mechanical stress on those solenoids is real, and it is cumulative. Lifter failures occur in both MDS and non-MDS HEMIs, which means the underlying cause is rooted in the lifter needle bearing design rather than cylinder deactivation alone. But MDS cycling does add solenoid stress that accelerates wear on a system that is already operating under documented pressure. For trucks that spend most of their time on the highway with smooth MDS operation, leaving it enabled is a reasonable decision. For heavy towers and owners with high-cycle city driving, disabling MDS through a handheld tuner runs $350 to $500 and eliminates that cycling stress without touching the hardware. A full mechanical delete, a new non-MDS camshaft, and standard lifters runs $2,000 to $4,000 installed and removes the problematic components entirely. My take on this: the Tuner Disable is the most underrated insurance policy for anyone towing regularly. $400 against a $4,000 repair on a known failure pattern is not a close decision. The magnetic drain plug is the $15 early warning system that most Ram owners have never installed. A magnetic plug captures ferrous metal particles at the oil pan before they recirculate through the engine. When you pull it at an oil change and find metallic fuzz on the magnet, something inside the engine is generating wear particles. That is information you can act on. Without it, those particles keep circulating until either the oil filter catches them or they do not get caught at all. It is not a substitute for oil analysis, but it is the first line of defense that costs less than a fast food lunch. Oil analysis through a lab like Blackstone Labs costs $30 per sample. Mail them used engine oil at every change, and they track iron, copper, and lead content across samples over time. Rising iron levels signal cam and lifter wear months before any tick develops, and long before a check engine light appears. Owners on the Ram forums consistently document this pattern, catching early lifter wear through rising iron counts, paying $2,000 to $4,000 for early intervention, versus waiting for the audible tick and paying the full $3,000 to $7,000 bill when the cam is already scored. $30 per sample. One oil analysis that catches early wear saves you the difference between an early repair and a catastrophic one. Which brings everything back to the foundation. Full synthetic oil meeting the FCA material specification MS6395, changed every 5,000 miles on a working truck rather than the 10,000-mile interval the oil life monitor suggests. The HEMI uses a reverse pressurized oiling system that feeds the lifter interface through rocker shafts and push rods. At idle and low RPM, when oil pressure is at its lowest, that delivery path is most stressed. Degraded oil with depleted anti-wear additives at that exact moment is where the failure window opens. A quality magnetic drain plug, consistent oil analysis, and clean synthetic oil changed before it degrades. That stack of $60 to $80 per interval is the most effective protection available for the 5.7-liter documented failure pattern. Not a guarantee. A significant reduction in risk with a monitoring system that tells you when something changes. Now for the payoff. This last one assumes you did all of it, and now your engine is healthy. What does it make? AFE Power Twisted Steel Shorty headers for 2019 and newer Rams are documented on their own dyno at 37 horsepower and 58 pound-feet of torque gain on a completely stock 5.7-liter HEMI. They cost $800 to $1,100, retain the factory catalytic converters, and require no exhaust cutting. Fourth-generation Ram owners are not left out. The equivalent AFE headers add approximately 11 horsepower and 19 pound-feet on a single bolt-on part. For the money, no other single modification on the Ram produces gains at this level. Not a cold air intake, not a tune alone. Headers deliver more power per dollar than anything else you can bolt onto a stock HEMI. And that is a statement forum consensus, dyno data, and a decade of Ram performance builds all agree on.